Hey everyone, it is Ask a Life Coach time yet again, so let's keep rolling. How can I deal with the pressure of school better? Okay, yeah, school can be pressure. You're talking to somebody who's been to a lot of school, and what I found is not making it a race is a really good starting point. So evaluate your situation and ask yourself, do I have to get out in X number of semesters or what have you? Maybe we're talking K through 12 here. I'm not sure. But even if that's the case, I imagine at some point there might be some freedom in terms of carving out your schedule. So anytime that you have some choice over what classes you are or aren't taking, then think about, how much pressure am I placing upon myself? Have I convinced myself that, I had to take all those AP classes, or I had to do as many college credits while I was still in high school as possible? I know that's really popular right now. Or if you're in college, well, I've got to take, a 15 credit load or something like, do you? If you do, you do. But oftentimes just taking on less can be monumentally helpful. So evaluate where that pressure is coming from. If the pressure is on the grades, I always invite people to, try to make the experience intrinsically meaningful. Try to have fun with it. Try to connect the learning experience to things that are of interest or value to you. And oftentimes then the grades will just come. Get to know your teachers, see them in office hours or grab them before or after class. And that can make the experience a lot more human. And I think in general, the more that we humanize any sort of experience, the less it feels like pressure and the more it feels really natural, like it's just something that we do. Take opportunities to make it a social thing if you want. So if you're experiencing pressure around studying for a test or something like that, if you can study with some peers or what have you, that can have a lot of value. Obviously it can help you prepare, but also it can just remind you that lots of people are in similar boats. Lots of people are experiencing pressure. And then, when you see that around you, it makes you feel less alone. It makes you feel like it's, less isolating in experience. So that's a recommendation I would have for you as well. And of course, like all things in life, you got to find ways to put it down. So I highly invite you to find what are the things that, make me forget about this? What can I lose myself in when I'm instead, overthinking this pressure? Maybe it's music, maybe it's sports, maybe it's dance, maybe it's walking, maybe it's meditating. I don't know. I don't know what your things are, but I invite you to get to know what those things are and be like, hey, you know what? These other things that bring joy and add value, they are priorities. And at the end of the day, school is just school. I'm going to be fine however that goes. But the things that I love, the people that I love, I'm not going to lose sight of them and prioritize them along the way. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that allows you to let go of some pressure. I appreciate you asking. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'll see you back here next time.